Hi, good morning to everybody. Now, today, my topic, the topic on which I'm going to speak today is how to gain success or how to outstand your competitors, how to outstand your any field in which you are in with respect to other people who are doing very well with you. So, the first thing I would like to tell you is that do something which is completely opposite of what others are doing, which means if others are not doing certain things, just do that extra thing, and you will find a cutting edge advantage over your competitors, and you will feel that you are the one who is leading the field. Any field you are in, either in studying, skiing, skydiving, mathematics, any field of study you are in, or any performance you are giving to the world, I would like to tell you that do something which is very extra and that moves you towards your success. Now, there is more on to add on to this, but I would like to tell you that do something which is very optimizing with respect to other people, because that will give you a cutting edge over your competitors. So today I'm going to add few more lines, because last time I had made a video, I had spoken very few, for a very short duration of time. Today I am trying to elongate, and even each day I commit myself not to prepare in advance, because once you are prepared in advance, you know what you're going to speak. But any day when you're speaking from your heart, you know that you're speaking from your heart and you're pouring in your knowledge and your wisdom. So first thing I would like to tell you, in the morning when you wake up, first thing that you do, even I was reading 5 a.m. Club of Robin Sharma. That was a wonderful book. I found that each day you make a ritual of waking up at least 1 or 2 hours prior to your people in your field. For example, if you're a student, then make a ritual of being an early riser. Wake up probably at 5 a.m. if you want to be an early riser in the morning, because if you rise in the morning, you are very calm and very serene. That time you can think what you are going to do. So the very first thing that you do is making a ritual to rise early in the morning. Then go make sure that you exercise for at least 20 minutes, because science has proved that if you exercise for at least 20 minutes, that gives your immune system a boost, which means you feel good, you look good, and you have a great metabolic activity going inside your brain and your body. The second thing that you need to do is you need to meditate. Make a gratitude journal. Write what you're going to do. Make a plan what you're going to do for that very day. Now, there's something which I want to add on this, because if you are planning a day, because there's 6 P's that I want to discuss with you today. Proper, prior, planning prevents poor performance. Which means if you make a ritual of planning your day before you kickstart your day, you do not automate your day, and you make sure that when you write down what you're going to do every morning. If you're writing 10 things down that today I'm going to do these tasks, make sure that you start with a very difficult task at the beginning, because if you're starting with the biggest task at hand, it will give you a rush of endorphins, which means having accomplished that task, you will feel very good, and you know that your best is being taken care of. Now, the third thing that I'd like to tell you is read at least 20 minutes in your field. If you're a student, for example, if you're a mathematician, study a good mathematics book by one of the renowned experts in your field. If you are a meditator, study a book on meditation. If, for example, you are a personal development expert, study something which really excites you and keeps you at added edge. Do not study for more than 20 minutes, because if you accumulate more and more in your mind, that will stagnate your mind. That will create a kind of there's a word which I'm forgetting. I think it is like kind of resistance. For example, if you have a lot of knowledge but you're not taking action, that is itself builds up a negative restraint in your mind. So make sure that you read at least 20 minutes a day and you take action. Now, before retiring tonight, make sure that open your book, your rule book, and write again what was the best thing that happened to you. Let it be very small, doesn't matter if it's small or big. Write down 10 things that has happened to you best in that day and which you're really grateful for, and then review your plans. Make sure that at least 10 things that I said earlier that you're going to do during the planning, you make sure that you review your goals and then read out your goals, your long-term goals, your short-term goals, and your mid-term goals. That's it. Thank you.